source by the media, the New York Post. Knicks point guard situation remains murky by Jonathan Lehman. The horn has sounded on the preseason. It's less than a week until opening night, and the Knicks' picture at point guard, only the most important position in the modern NBA, remains out of focus. Frank Ntilikina, the franchise's point guard of the future, sat out a fourth straight game because of a sore knee, as the Knicks finished the preseason by losing 110-103 to the Wizards at Madison Square Garden. Ntilikina said he would be a full participant in Saturday's practice, and had not ceded hope of starting Thursday night in Oklahoma City against Carmelo Anthony and the Thunder. The more likely starter is Ramon Sessions, who got the nod Friday, and the vast bulk of the first half minutes. "That's the one thing about the NBA, you get your opportunities," Sessions said. "It's been a great ride. If I start or if I don't, I'm just happy to be a Knick and looking forward to the season." Ron Baker, after playing off the ball in the first half, moved to point guard in the second half and finished with 5 assists. Gerald Jack also remains on hand, on a non-guaranteed contract, though the soon-to-be 34-year-old was on the floor as the Knicks squandered a fourth-quarter lead. "We have a lot of guys at the point guard position, and the past couple of days is just trying to put in some new rotations," Baker said. The mystery element is Trey Burke, the former lottery pick and running mate of Tim Hardaway Jr. at Michigan. After a deal with the Thunder reportedly fell through several weeks ago, Burke was signed by the Knicks off the street Wednesday, and landed squarely on the roster bubble. Joakim Noah's suspension for the first 12 games will create an extra roster spot. If rookie swingman Damian Dotson is penciled in as the 15th man, Burke could be the beneficiary of that temporary foothold as 16th man. The G League is another potential outcome. Burke was curiously kept under wraps Friday night, in his last chance to audition for the Knicks in a live game, though coach Jeff Hornacek insisted beforehand, "We know what Trey can do. He's done a great job in the short time, 2 days of practice, of picking up the plays, things we're doing defensively," Hornacek said. "He's a guy that can break down defenses, handle pick and rolls. He has a good understanding of the game." Burke, 24, averaged 12.8 points per game in each of his first 2 seasons after being selected number 9 overall by the Jazz in the 2013 draft. He lost his grip on a starting spot in year 2 and was shipped to the Wizards following his 3rd season. Wizards coach Scott Brooks, who essentially dropped Burke from his rotation at the end of last season, offered praise, saying, "Great kid, worked hard. Did everything we asked. Still young, improving player." Before a word of caution about lumping him in the point guard mix. "He's a guard. I don't know if he's a point guard or a 2 guard, Brooks said. "And the way we play, we needed a point guard. But if you need scoring, he's your guy."
Now, decide not to use it. Curry, way downtown. Bang! Anthony for 3. Bang!
In your face, all over the place. We're online 24/7. 24/7. You're listening to the hottest internet station.
Radio Hall of Fame Basketball. The first NBA radio for all the fans around the world. Radio Hall of Fame Basketball. We talk about NBA. We talk about passion. We are your radio.